cross, jab, cross. We're just going to go through all of the punches in the warm-up so that by the time we get to the workout, you'll know them. Jab, cross, turn the hip on the cross. Jab, cross, jab, cross. Turn these into uppercuts. Turn the hips on these uppercuts. And we're coming under a chin with the flat part of your fist. Under, up, under, up. Twisting through your torso. Turn these into hooks. We're going 90 degrees, a bend on that arm, and the fist is coming to a cheek. You want to aim your target, flat part of your fist to a cheek. Turn the body, turn the body. You got it. So the power is coming from your body, not your arms. So we're not swinging like this, you're turning. Let's go ahead and kick the other leg forward. Same thing, jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross. What we do on one side, we will do on the other. Always coming back to your guard. Protect your rib cage, protect your face. And then let's take it to uppercuts. Under, up, under, up, under, up. And as you're doing these, I want you to come away from your own face. Think about somebody in front of you so that you're not punching yourself, yeah? And then let's take these into hooks. These are the last of the punches. And then we're gonna go on that lower body to warm it up. So turn, pivot, find your target, power that punch through your body. Turn, turn, turn and burn. Go ahead and toes forward, tailbone back, squat it. Just body weight squats. Down. And as you come up, you squeeze the rear. Squeeze those legs. Squeeze your thighs. Let's take lunge back. Step in, snap kick. Other side. So we're alternating lunge, snap kick. Knee comes up, hip height. Flick from the knee, point the toe. You're going to aim with your laces at your opponent. We're going to take a side lunge. All right, just open up those thighs. Take it to the other side and hold. And then I'm going to actually just come towards the center. Fold. Let's get the back of those legs stretched out. We're going to do a lot of work with the lower body, so I want to make sure that we've got those hamstrings stretched and ready to go. Let's roll it up to the top. I'm going to add some shoulder rolls here today. Roll it down and back. All right, our first combination is coming up here. If you remember, we did a split last week. We're going to stick with the same thing we did last week. You're taking your rib cage to your hip bone. It's a split. You're blocking, you're avoiding a punch, okay? When someone's coming at you, you're just ducking away. So we've got a jab, jab, slip, jab, jab, cross, slip. I was getting it mixed up. Here we go. Front arm for 2, back arm once, and then drop back and crunch that hip bone to the rib cage. Or rib cage to the hip bone. I'm all backwards today. Jab, jab, cross, slip, reset. Jab, jab, cross, slip, reset. Jab, jab, cross, slip, reset. Turn the hip on that cross and pull back. A lot more oblique work right there. Jab, jab, cross, slip. 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 Powerful punches, flat part of your fist coming out of face, straight on. Jab, jab, cross, contract. Jab, jab, cross, crunch right there. Jab, jab, cross, crunch. Jab, jab, cross, crunch right there. Jab, jab, cross, slip. We're going to take this down to the floor, 4 mountain climbers, 1 bear or 1 tuck. So all the way down, in your plank position, rock it out, 4, 3, 2, 1, tuck into bear and pop back to plank, or tuck jump. 4, 3, 2, 1. Elbows to the knees, the elbows. I'm all backwards today. All right. 4 mountain climbers, and you choose. Are you gonna do a bear tuck? Or are you gonna do a jump tuck? Hands under the shoulders. Maybe you wanna do a combination of both as you get used to it. I don't know, you choose. Your workout. Guard is up. Jab, jab, cross, slip. We're just on the other side. Jab, jab, cross, slip. One side's gonna feel more natural than the other. That's okay. We're gonna work both today. Jab, jab, cross, slip. Jab, jab, cross, slip. Jab, jab, cross, slip. Power those punches. Crunch those abs. Get the other oblique. Hip bone, rib cage to hip bone. Jab, jab, cross, slip. Jab, jab, cross, slip. Turn the hip, slip. Jab, jab, cross, slip. It should feel like a natural movement to come from this hip turn to tucking under right there. We're coming back to the floor. 4 climbers, 1 tuck. Any way you want. You're either jumping it, you can even walk it if you need to, okay? You have options here. And as you do those mountain climbers, I want you to pull your knee to your nose. Run out of your shoes if you have to. I almost lost a shoe there. Remember your options. Do what feels right for you today while you're still pushing yourself. Come on up. We're going to take an elbow up and a slash down. As we take the elbow up, you're going to come to me, kind of slide into me, up the nose, down the nose. Reset. Up the nose, down the nose. I said up nose, down nose, not dominoes. It sounds like I'm saying dominoes. Get those thumbs tucked in close to your armpits, okay? When you come up and then down, reset. Up, down. We have an open grip on this one, like cat claws. Slash up, slash down. Feel your abs engage right here, and then crunch your opposite rib cage to the opposite hip bone. So think about that core. As you're coming up, squeeze, crunch. Squeeze, crunch. This is a very core-centric workout if you can figure out how to squeeze and contract and use that part of your body. Elbows, elbow. We're gonna do 4 jab crosses, 1 squat jump. Center yourself. 4, 3, 2, 1, squat jump. 4, 3, 2, 1, squat jump. 4, 3, 2, 1, jump. 4, 3, 2, 1, jump. As you jab cross right here, march those feet. That tells me you're moving your hips. 4, 3, 2, 1, jump. 4, 3, 2, 1, jump. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're in a little squat. So we've got a squat jump right here. Same thing other side. Advance forward, slash down. Reset. Open guard, get out those cat claws. Up, slash. There's a face in front of you, up the nose. Down across the face of the diagonal. Think about your target. And striking with those elbows. Lift, come crashing down. Slick that hair back. And then come high to low. A little greased lightning and a chicken wing. Lift, slash. Lift, slash. So as you step forward, the elbow comes up. The body's giving you power behind that elbow. We're coming back to 4 crosses. Adding on here if you want to. 4, 3, 2, 1, tuck jump if you choose. Or squat jump. You choose maybe one of each, right? It's always fun to mix it up. But if you're pushing yourself today, I want that tuck jump. If you're giving me all you've got, I want you to tuck it. 4 punches. To the bell, good job. We've got a slip, up, hook this time. So much core work if you can engage it. I want you to try it with me, okay? Slip, up, hook. From our slipped position, we have a perfect angle to give an uppercut. And then we're gonna turn and knock out that cheek, okay? Let's go. Slip, up, hook. On the bell. Slip, up, hook. Slip, up, hook. Pivot the feet. Can you see my feet? I pivot and pivot. Slip, up, hook. So, you've heard boxers light on their feet. They have to be ready to move. And when you dig your heels into the floor, that's a grounding move. You ground yourself with your heels. You advance and move on the balls of your feet when you're boxing. And here's a boxer combination right here for you. So I need you to pivot right here and here. Crunch, up, hook, slip, up, hook, slip, up, hook. If you're contracting, you should be feeling those abs by now. We're gonna simplify this just a little bit. It's a lunge, snap kick, lunge, snap kick, lunge, snap kick. Step up into your front leg. So right here is where we ground that heel into the floor. We're grounded, we need balance and stability. We're not moving, we're in one place. So ground that heel in the floor. No pivoting here. All kicks, work through those legs. Core tight. Boom, right there, okay? Same thing other side. We're gonna slip, up, hook. Slip, up, hook. Make sure you're coming up a chin and a cheek, that you're not punching close to yourself. Get those angles up and away, hook. Slip, up, hook. Slip, up, hook. Slip, up, hook. Guard that face, guard your rib cage. Slip, up, hook. Squeeze the core. Right there, crunch, up, hook. Crunch, up, hook. Crunch, up, hook. Pivot the feet. So much to think about. And I do want you thinking about all of it as you go through the motions here. And every time you do this, it gets better. It's all about practice. Back to our lunges. Let's keep the guard up this time. Snap kick. Can you go from your lunge right up to your kick without tapping in between? Take that knee up. Flick with the laces. Knee at hip height. Power through that kick. You've got from the back swing to the front to really make a strong kick. Squeeze that core tight. Elbow out. Good job. We're going to do a leg check, switch, snap kick. Same kick we just did, but we're going to switch the feet and snap it right there, okay? Thigh to elbow, crunch, hip on the rib cage. I didn't get it backwards this time. I didn't think about it. Check and kick. Block and kick. There was the bell. We're starting now. That was all practice up until then. Block, switch, snap kick. If you can't get the snap kick, I want you to step, step, then kick. Slow it down. The footwork is just a scissor switch and then a kick. You're going to switch this back leg to the front, kick, lock, switch, kick. Take the thigh to the elbow. I don't want truck driving here. We're keeping it tight. Someone's going We're coming down to the ground. Pop back to plank, come up, punch down. Some people call it a burpee, you call it what you want. Down and back, pop it up. You're gonna come down, punch. I want you to step and punch down at the same time. Your opponent's on the ground, punch down. Pop it to plank, punch down. Punch down and stop. This is a nice aggressive punch to take out your aggression. It's therapy right there. Pow. Down and back. Pow. Love it when we hit that bell. Okay. Same the other side. We block, step back, step front, snap kick. That was slow motion. Block, step back, step front, snap. Let's speed it up. Block, switch, snap. Block, switch, snap. Block the roundhouse, kick the opponent. Block. Aim for your target. If you have a low kick, find a body part that's low and think about kicking there. I'm going for the Jennifer Gray. This is my good leg. Snap kick it. Little Everly kick right there. Can you do it? I'd love to see those kicks. I wish I was there with you. Some of you are high kickers, I know it. Coming on down, burpees, and we're gonna smash and punch down here. We call that the Hulk smash, right? Boom. Stop and punch. Down and back. Punch down. Down and back. Stay down. Down and back. Punch down. Down and back. There's that now. Good work, good work. 4 rounds flew by. Good work, good work, good work. Moving on to conditioning. We're gonna work some more on kicks. I didn't realize how worked up I got. All right. I don't think I was breathing really is my problem. Grab some water, grab some air, swipe some sweat, and we're gonna move on. We've got lunges and roundhouses, bear crawls and plank jacks. And I'll show you how to advance all of these moves too, okay? Some of you guys are gonna keep it moderate and some of you guys wanna pull it up a notch. And that's all good. We're gonna do bridge sit-ups, V-up kicks. Remember these? Coming back a little bit. Warrior 3 snap kicks, squats and uppercuts. We got it. Let's start with the legs first. It's a lunge, roundhouse. Same leg. Lunge, tap, in, roundhouse, roundhouse. So it's a lunge, turn out with this back leg so you're ready for your hip to come around and roundhouse kick. Lunge, turn out, get that knee up, roundhouse, roundhouse. You can do 2 kicks in a row. If you have good balance today, just kick, without that tap. Lunge, turn it out, roundhouse, roundhouse. This is your chance to slow it down and work on form. And as you're working on form, you're squeezing those muscles and keeping time under tension. The slower you go, the more you'll feel it. And then we're gonna come down to the floor. We're gonna bear crawl forward, then we're gonna plank jack. Ready? We're gonna walk it forward for 2, back for 2, into plank, jack, knee tucks under, bear crawl. 2 forward, 2 back, walk out to plank, and jack. Bear crawl, forward, back, into plank, jack. If you'd like to bring it up a notch, do a push-up jack 2 times. You come down and out, That's your push-up jack. If you'd like to do it the second time through, add it in there, okay? We've got lunge, other leg. We're gonna roundhouse kick, other leg. So think about the form on this side. Turn, That makes your hips turn towards the opposite wall. Your knee can come up, kick, kick. So with the roundhouse, you want the foot to come around the body, like this, around. With push kick, we're coming straight on. Roundhouse, we're coming around. It should make sense. Step it out. Hip turns to allow yourself to get that knee up and flick the laces to the side of your opponent's body. Coming back down, bear crawls. I want your booties flat, in line with your spine on these bear crawls. Ready? Forward for 2, back for 2, into your plank or plank jacks. I'm sorry, your plank jacks or plank jack push-ups. Those are your options. 2 jacks, add a push-up if you choose. When you add that push-up, you're coming down and out, back up and in, down and out, back up and in, okay? Woohoo! Grab your mats, we're coming down to the floor. We have bridge sit-ups with a hook to start, okay? So, we're gonna bridge first. And when you bridge, your feet can be close to your butt. Guard is gonna be up. We bridge, sit. If you need to, move your feet as you sit up all the way and hook. Come back down, do it again. This time hook the other side. If you cannot do a full sit-up, I want you to come up and crunch. You can still add in that hook, okay? So bridge, sit, hook. Working the back side, and then your abs, the front. Back, front. We're working the anterior and posterior, okay? Front and back. Opposing muscle groups. But if you think about it, if you feel it, you're engaging both when you do both. Right here, my abs are engaged. Right here, I'm squeezing my butt as I pull on up. And I'm squeezing those abs. Guard is up as you sit up. Okay, there we go, there's the bell. We're coming to a side. You're gonna be on your hip bone, and your arm's gonna come at a diagonal in front of you. Come up on that elbow. We're gonna come up, in, kick, lower. Lift, be up, pull the knees in, kick with the heels like a kangaroo kick. My legs stay together. And if you can't do both, piece it apart. Do one at a time, okay? Like just do the V up, or just stay here and kick. Choose one if you can't do both, okay? And in addition, if you can only do one leg, just do one leg. Those are my options for you. Coming back to our bridge sit-up. Bridge, sit-up, look. You guys, I want you to push. You know the moves. I want you to pull those abs in tight. I want you to squeeze that booty on that bridge. Do the work. Think about the muscles. I've told you what we're working. So think about squeezing those areas. Glutes, abs, glutes, abs. Got it? And if you can keep your heels tucked in tight the whole time and sit up, all power to you. Keep those feet in tighter, close to your body the whole time. The further out your feet go, the easier that sit-up becomes. We're gonna go V-up kicks on the other side. So arm angled out, on your elbow, we V up, pull in, kick out, lower. Lift, in, kick, lower. Up, into the chest, kick, and lower. Feel that in the obliques. If you're just doing it with one leg, you can do it with one leg, okay? There's my example for you. Lift. Does this hurt your hip a little bit? Yes, maybe. I got a lot of meat right there, it's not so bad. I try to kind of sit on that meaty part of my hip glute area. All right, we are back to standing. So we're gonna get up. We're getting up. We're gonna hit the mat on the 4th set. We're on set 3. We have a warrior 3 snap kick. So you're gonna ground yourself, one foot on out by your sides. You choose. You can keep your guard up. You're going to come warrior 3. Pull through. Snap kick. Warrior 3. Pull through. Snap kick. If you need to, you're going to do warrior 3. Kick, sit up, tap. Then kick, tap. If you need to. If you can, I encourage you to try to not tap. Keep that core tight. Little bend in that standing leg. All the balance in the world right there. Toe to the back wall, point it. Pull in tight with your core. And snap kick. Knee to hip height. Snap. Find your balance. And then kick. Alright. You're coming into squat, uppercut. Okay? And we're going to stay on this side, the same leg that was coming back into warrior 3, so we know which side we're on, okay? Squat up, squat up. And as you come up, I want you to squeeze that back side. Squeeze. You're really powering from the legs up right here. Squat up. You're popping someone, power punch. Right up the chin. Squat up, squat up. Power through that leg. Squeeze in the backside. Knockout right on that valve. Let's do the other side. So we've got our warrior 3. Come in. Snap kick. One side's going to feel better balanced than the other, right? Where I would like you to be feeling this is not just your core, but your cheek on that standing leg. The hamstring, the back of the thigh on that standing leg. Will you be feeling it in your inner thigh? Yes. Will you be feeling it in your hip? Yes. They're all connected and they're all working right here. Woo-hoo. Get your balance. So here's the chance for you to bury your foot into the floor. We talk about anchoring yourself down. Alright, we're going to squat, uppercut, other side. As you come down, I want you to squeeze right here and pop that chin. Here we go. Up, squat, up. Notice that I'm picking up the heel and I'm pivoting under a chin. My other leg is grounded. It's not moving. This leg is doing the pivoting on the ball of my foot. Down, up, squeeze. Down, up, pop that chin. Right on that bell. All right, coming down to the mat. We've got triangle lifts. Some people call these candlesticks, hip lifts, whatever you want to call it. And then we're going to a plank, kind of like a bird dog. Triangle lifts. We're going to take our hands out wide in a V. You're going to tuck your ankle into the back, the crevice of your knee. We're going to point that toe to the ceiling, and we're going to lift the hips and control down. Switch. Lift, control. So the tendency is going to be to want to jump your hips. I want you to bury your hands into the floor and use your arms to control the up and the down. The muscle doing the work is your lower abs and your back. Your center, that ring right around your middle, is all at work right here. All those muscles, lift, squeeze, and lower control. You're going, oh, waking up these muscles, right? You might be waking up those ab muscles. That's okay. Tell them, I know how to work you, I'm gonna work you, and do it. We lift and lower. We lift, control, up, down, down. All right, moving on to our front sides. We're gonna do a plank on our elbows, lifting the opposite arm, opposite leg. You're gonna punch and lift the opposite leg, okay? If you can only do one thing, just the leg lift, or just the punch, okay? If you can, you're gonna try to do both. Find your balance, squeeze your center, Try to keep your head, neck, shoulders, hips, heels in a straight line. Your butt's gonna seem elevated a little bit just because we're lifting those glutes. We're back to hip lifts. So V with the hands. Tuck the ankle in the knee crevice. Point and lift to the ceiling. Use your arms to help pull yourself up. Think with your abs, I'm lifting. Up, 1, 2. Up, 1, 2. Controlling it on the way down, not just letting your body drop. I'd rather you slow it up on the way down than anything. It's that eccentric right there where you really get all the work. As you're lowering down. Lift, control, lower. Lift, control, lower. Flip over to your elbow plane. Last move before we stretch out. You're doing great. So, choose arm and leg. Just the arms, just the legs. But try to get yourself in a flat line from head to heel. Punch and lift. A lot of balance work here. Option here would be just to do on all fours. Okay? A bird dog from yoga. We made it. We made it. Good job, good job, good job. We're gonna go ahead and stretch it on out. So I'm gonna switch out the music. You stay where you're at. Unless you need water, grab water. Okay? I'm gonna put on our cool down music next. And there it is, cool down music. That's awesome, way to go. Way to join the fight. We are gonna start. You're on the floor, hopefully. We're gonna start with one knee on the floor. One leg forward. Doesn't matter which one. Lean forward, open up this hip as you reach your fingertips high to the ceiling. Everything's a little bit shaky right now. A little adrenaline going here. All right, come up nice and tall and then rotate your opposite arm to the opposite thigh. Use the thigh to twist yourself towards the back of the room. Open up that spine. Nice and tall, grow an inch. Tall, tall spine. All right, come forward. Heel down, toe up. Your chest to your knee, your nose to me. That will get that length on the back of the leg. You should feel a stretch through the back of your leg, your hamstring, even through your calf at this point, okay? If you can, flex that foot a little bit more. That's hard for me, this is a tight leg. And then let's go ahead and kick this leg out to either 3 o'clock or 6 o'clock, whichever leg you're on. And you can come down as far as you'd like to get that inner thigh stretched out, okay? How are those hips feeling? Are they tight? Do they feel loose now because we worked them a lot? I think we worked every single muscle in our body. So go ahead and take that leg behind you. You're gonna take the other leg out from under you and we're coming into pigeon. So again, you come down as far as you'd like or stay up high, it's up to you. And then let's go ahead and push into a down dog. We're gonna paddle out the heels. So we're gonna paddle one heel at a time, stretching out the calves. I'm feeling that today. It's either from step yesterday or from all the pivoting and up on the balls of our feet today. Maybe a combination of both. All right, let's go ahead and sweep the other leg through pigeon. Take your time to do these stretches and open up these hips. They will tighten up after today's workout. We worked them a lot. I mean, there was so many exercises today that we did that were hip focused. Your core, it's all core centric. If you have your abs engaged and we're focusing on it, you should be feeling those as well, okay? Let's take the leg under us, your other leg out to 3 or 6, get that inner thigh opened up. Come all try to flex that foot, try to lift that toe up, get an extra stretch through the back of the leg and the calf. If you feel like your back is starting to hurt, your lower back, or like your glutes are squeezing, tightening up, make sure that you're stretching out from your calf and your hamstring as well, because a lot of times those are the culprit of pulling on those back muscles, those glute muscles. Stretch everything out, okay? Let's go ahead and lean forward, open up that hip. It's all connected, folks. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. I think you know that by now, right? A lot of times, impingements or things that we feel like are strained or injured, we just need to do some extra stretching, and sometimes it's not even that area. Sometimes it's a different area pulling on that. All right, come on up nice and tall. Turn, hand on that thigh, right through the spine. And let's go ahead and step it all the way on up. Open up the chest, so roll the shoulders down and back, pull the hands down and back. That should feel really good. We get up in our guard, and sometimes we get a little tense. So we have to think about dropping those shoulders down and back and away from those ears. And then let's round out the back, finishing off the stretches here. You did a great job today. Thank you so much for joining me. It's a quick, intense workout. It was fun. I'm so glad you showed up, and keep coming back. If you feel a little frustrated or uncoordinated, each time you come back and practice, you will get better and better and better. I promise you. Time and practice, consistency, determination, perseverance. It's not a cliche, it's the truth. When you show up and are consistent and you persevere and you keep trying, you will reach those goals. So keep showing up. I really appreciate you coming. Have an awesome day. Thank you so much.